Side for spaetzle in this ESL Major League Dota 2 match. We've got Basher 5-2 on the Dazzle. Tenacious D playing the Sand King. Geb playing Dragon Knight. He'll be playing the Dirty Husker. And then we've got DJ Knucklebuster. He's going to play the Shadow Demon. Here for OhWell, we've got Gex playing the Bane. In the mid lane, it's going to be a Ruthless Puck. Our support Kunkka starting with the boots. He puts a deep ward down near the tier 1 top. It's going to be Styles. Darkseer goes over towards bottom. That's going to be Tolera. And finally, the Clinks. That's going to be played by Velasha. So here we go. They are getting towards their lanes right now. Interesting that spaetzle, they're going to go for a smoke right now. We're 30 seconds away from the horn, away from the rune spawns. You know, they were, we're very far up. Kind of waiting for this smoke, almost thinking that it would happen. Maybe they did a little bit of scouting. Maybe they're familiar with the team, but DJ Knucklebuster leads the way. He's going to go around the side. They didn't have vision of this, so they're running a little bit blind right now, but they do have the high ground, and they have vision of Styles. Do they want to go for it? Knucklebuster gets the smoke broken, and he's going to get the disruption. They have the burrow strike if they want it, and he's a bit far away. The disruption wasn't long enough. They're going to run for the bounty rune, and Clinks is invisible. Will he be able to pick it up? He does! And Puck manages to take the one bottom. So both runes go to the side of OhWell. And while we finally do have the burrow strike on Bane, Bane's trying to back out, but he's getting blocked a little bit. Manages to eat the tree, and he did take a lot of damage from that. With the brain sap only being at level 1, he can get some health back, but it's not going to be a whole lot. Yeah, we'll just use that right away. Get that mana regen going. Kunkka's here as well, so it'll be interesting tri-lane on tri-lane matchup at top. Tenacious D, he should be pretty good at pushing out the lane, but having to go for the burrow strike first means that he doesn't have the caustic finale control that he needs in the lane. Torrent is kind of way off the mark from Styles, just kind of making sure no one's inside the trees, but he's just going to sit there having a good time. Meanwhile, at bottom, that was a disruption top as we just went away. Another burrow strike, and that's the heal bomb. The Torrent breaks things up a little bit, but they don't have enough vision. Velasha was able to get into the skeleton walk. He's taken so much damage, he'll just salve up, but forcing him to go through the regen early. The next time Tenacious D and the rest of his crew go for that, it's probably going to be a kill. Tolera against HioB over at bottom. Tolera, he's not really in too much danger of dying in here. Maybe he'll get a couple of flaming spears stacking up on him, but other than that, there's not too much danger to him. There's really no control from Husker unless someone else rotates in. Just look how little damage Geb takes from the puck. Like, he's down to 300 health, but he's healing up so much with just one level into Dragon's Blood, and he'll just eat the tango there. Tenacious D. This is one of the problems with the tri-lane. You get so many different heroes there, and you split the XP, or you're forced to. Which basically means that you really take a while to get through those first levels. So he finally gets to level 2 now. He should be picking up the caustic finale, but it took him quite a while to do that. And Sand King really depends on that control inside the lane. It's kind of an interesting tri-lane. Yeah, Puck's still trying to do so much damage to the Dragon Knight, but he is regenning pretty well. Oh, missing that one. So that's what happens when you have a lot of burning spears there. I said there wasn't too much of a problem for Tolera, but yeah, he ran out of mana a little bit there and wasn't able to get away. Yeah, Knucklebuster going for the burrow strike right on the mark, and they get the heal bomb. But again, Torrent messes things up a little bit, but they do have a nice sentry ward vision, making sure that they can get the Clinks down. And that's the second blood of the game. spaetzle looking pretty good in this game 1 of 1 here. DJ Knucklebuster walking around the side with his Shadow Demon swag. Let's take a look at the build on Styles. He's saving a skill point right now. He's put one into Tidebringer, one into Torrent. And the Torrent, it should hit. Knucklebuster's going to take it up the knuckles, I guess. Brain Sap available from Bane. Who's he going to decide to Nightmare, but they can't get far enough, and he'll save his mana. Tenacious D gets a stun only on the Gex. And Gex will try to back away. He has the Brain Sap, he'll use it. Is Tenacious D going to take too much damage? Nightmare gets used, but it's going to immediately get taken off Disruption's there, and Tenacious D. Is there enough vision? Volosha wasn't able to find the range. And again, spaetzle, it's very close, but they're doing so well. Basher 5-2, he's nearly fed. He doesn't have his grave up yet, but Volosha, he's going to take the death. And do they get one on the Styles? He's very tanky, and they've got so many creeps there to try to deal with. There's no mana. And DJ Knucklebuster, he knows he has to back away. He cannot deal with this any longer, especially with the Bane TPing in. So they get a ton out of the top lane for now. But they do send a little bit of gold back the way of OhWell. Levels on the mid lane. Puck's at level 5. Level 5.5. And DK is only slightly behind. But Puck is leading on last hits right now. Husker is also a pretty good solo laner against Darkseer. When he gets low, the Iron Shield does less damage to him. It's actually a pretty strong laner there. But you do get to look at all these cool hats and not really worry about them too much. And Husker just rumps right for him. He's got level 6 right now, and this Darkseer is a dead seer. I don't know if he saw that one coming. In any case, Husker takes the kill on bottom, and this Darkseer, he's level 5 right now, but he's just hurting so much. He has managed to finish up the Soul Ring, but I mean, against a Husker, there's only so much he can do. I would really like to see him rotate into the jungle right now with his Iron Town. He's already picked it up. You may as well just farm some creeps with it. At this point, there isn't a whole lot you can do about the Husker other than just rotating some heroes over. And every moment that the Darkseer stays in lane, it's just so easy for Husker to jump on him. As long as he has health to do it, it's a pretty easy kill. Disruption here from Knucklebuster. We're going to have a TP in. Puck is coming in. They're going to have to be worried about the damage. Dream Squirrel is going to be on to 3. Knucklebuster, he's been silenced. And there's a Tidebringer to take him down. Dazzle did manage to TP away. And Tenacious D, is there going to be enough damage? Yes. The Torrent lifts him up, puts him down. Double kill for Styles. He's going to style all over spaetzle as they take a couple of kills back over in the top lane. Now that Darkseer's gone over to mid, he really wants to try to get something. Hastrun gets popped. Geb, he's going to sit on it. Ruthless is there. He gets silenced, but Dragon Knight still manages to get the bounty, and he will run away on his fast little legs with that Hastrun.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Husker's just free to take bottom. He's going to be at a pretty quick armlet. I mean, he's out of free lane. He's gotten 2 kills, along with the first blood. He's really not worried about too much right now, and OhWell are going to have to worry about him. Like, he's definitely worrying alongside of a Dazzle. A Husker can be pretty scary. Disruption over on mid. Geb is there with the Dragon Form as well as the Dragon Tail. Can he get in range? He's going to have to go pretty quickly. 3 stacks of poison on Gex. Can Geb get there? They're just going to turn around, and the Brain Sap on the Knucklebuster, but he was baiting a little bit. Geb goes for the stun. He'll get it. They're going to go for the slow on Gex. He's going to Nightmare himself. Nice Torrent to bring him back up, but Gex, one more hit. He'll do it. Shadow Demon finishes off the kill. Tuera on the high ground. Styles trying to back away. He's gotten a couple of kills, remember. He's going to drop down one more Torrent, but it's not going to be enough. Quinks comes in with some damage. He's killed the Shadow Demon. Do they have enough control? Grave on Basher. He's going to slow Ruthless a little bit. And, Basher. Oh, he's actually missed the orb, and Volosha's been stunned. Puck has a ton of damage with the double damage rune, but Volosha, he's not going to be able to be here long enough, and he's gotten denied. He's gotten denied by Bane. What a play. Also killed the Dazzle. Bane just coming in and just ripping a new one for spaetzle. And look at this on the high ground. Tenacious D, he's going to take all of those auto attacks from the Swag Master himself. Gex just doing the Bane thing. Gets a little bit of luck on his side with the deny, but that's the play. I will call it a play because it was pretty good. So, OhWell, they took so many deaths there, and spaetzle took the gold advantage, but at least they did not go out with nothing, and it could have been much worse if that deny did not happen. There's a stun onto Volosha. Quinks gets put up to the air, but look at the damage on DJ Knuckles. Not even that stick or wand. Or Fairy Fire. I don't know. He got some health from somewhere. I guess Dazzle. And it wasn't not enough to save him. Gex comes in, puts the Nightmare on Dazzle. That's going to be an easy Torrent combo. He takes the Nightmare off, but it doesn't matter. His friend is only just going to avoid the Torrent. In the end, the Dazzle gets killed. Interesting Nightmare plays here. Bane just sometimes very interesting to play both with and against. And it's definitely fun to watch here. Puck, look how aggressive he's being on the Geb. Like, he's just going to move forward. That's only one level into Dragon's Blood. And, I mean, I guess you don't really need more against a Puck, and Dragon Knight has so much of a health pool. It's really difficult to play against him sometimes when you're just kind of spitting some little magic stuff out of your mouth as a Bane. Okay, well, out of the Puck. Puck, sort of like Bane. Bane gets killed by a neutral. And, oh, he's going to get the epicenter onto Styles. He's going to chase after him, and that's more damage used by the Soul Catcher. Torn's going to put him up in the sky. Tenacious D, he's here a bit too long. He needs to get away. And he's going to be able to get out. He's also got the Sandstorm, remember. Will the Bane be able to get enough? Yeah, Dazzle manages to get the heal. Where's the Husker? Husker manages to die. Clinks gets the kill, and what else happened there? Yeah, Clinks just came in with the damage. I guess it was too much for the Husker to handle. Some weird Husker plays as we move on here, but he is leading the last hits and denies right now. And we'll see if there's any of a go onto Bane. When you have a solo hero here against the disruption, you always have to be careful, and they might come in here. Oh, Shadow Demon moves forward, but the Bane is able to get away just in time. Does not want to take that gank. Clinks is getting some farm in the jungle. He's gotten his soul ring up now, and he's got quite a lot of mana regen once he picks that up. Shadow Demon gets some scouting, and he doesn't get picked up by the Torrent. Styles hasn't picked up an Nexus, actually full levels into Tidebringer. That's the build from him. Tenacious D hides in the trees. They can't find the Sand King. Yeah, teams are very close right now. I would give the slight net worth lead over, well, there is none. There's not really a net worth lead at all. The carries do have a little bit more for spaetzle, but they haven't taken a tower just yet. They're going to try to with this Dragon Form ultimate. Going to have to be careful of Volosha. But they're not putting... Yeah, they just put the poison on the tower there. It's one thing that the illusions are able to do. And they'll just keep doing that. Doing some pretty good damage to the tower. Would be more if it was the real Dragon Knight, but he wants to be safe right now. And his team probably isn't too interested in helping him out at all. Yeah, Scan's going to hit on Styles. He's got the phase boots. There's an R1 on Husker. And we shouldn't be at the Blink Dagger anytime soon on Sand King. That's really the main item that he's aiming for as this game starts. And Ruthless should have that Veil at an okay timing. Tenacious D still getting some good farm. Gex comes in, wants a Nightmare, he'll get it. He's nearly level 6, he just needs one more creep for it. The boat, oh, nice disruption, going to save him from that initiation, but Bane does have Fiend's Grip now. But they don't really want to engage into this tri-lane. That's one of the good things a Shadow Demon can do, stop you from getting initiated on. Get you away from the Nightmare, but you want to make sure that the Kunkka has thrown out his Torrent before you do that, because it's just also very easy to get a Torrent immediately after a disruption as well. Ruthless, thinking about coming in here. He's got the regeneration rune, but they're a little bit far up, and I might know that a couple of heroes were here. There's some good warding up from spaetzle. There's one closer. There's one right here. There was one over here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Geb still wants to do some damage to the mid tower. It's going to be TPN. Puck gets the Dream Coil. Geb goes into the Dragon Form. There's going to be the Fiend's Grip. He's just stuck there for a while. Will the Dazzle be able to get the Grave? Yes, he does. He's silenced for now. Can Geb get away? There's going to be a Nightwear. Oh, Disruption takes it off a little bit. Oop. He does manage to get away. The Nightmare gets put on the Clinks because he attacked a little bit too early. Gex trying to back out. Now they're a little bit low. Hiob, he's looking for it. Puck gets the orb out. Maybe thinking about jumping in. He'll try to TP away. And I think he will make it. Clinks picks up another creep. And Gex, well, he's got some good damage with the Brain Stab. Puck is still here. Hiob Still waiting for the initiation. Puck doesn't have a Dream Coil anymore, but he does have a ton of mana thanks to having a regen rune in the bottle. They're going to go for the tower. They use Fortify. No Fiend Spirit. Basically everything is down right here for OhWell. I don't think they should be staying in this lane any longer. Go for the Fortify, but isn't enough to actually save anything. Tolera caught out a little bit, but Tenacious D actually taking so much damage thanks to the Ion Shell, and he's nearly down. Unfortunately, can't stay in too much longer, but Quinks finishes off the kill. One arrow, light the fire. That wasn't that hype at all, but still, it was fun to talk about. Maybe Spates will pick something off here. There's no detection. They don't know that the Quinks is there scouting them out. I think this is a cue for OhWell to back up. They see Hiobi as he just walks into the lane like a Swagmeister, but he can't add to that swag as the Husker just TP's way very easily. In the mid lane, Quink's pretty good at pushing towers right now. He's going for the medallion build-up. So he's got basically 3 different items that have a Sage's Mask on them. He wants to go for the trifecta. Well, he's got the trifecta. Maybe he wants to go for make it 4 items. Basher comes in. He wants to go for Puck. Puck has the phase shift, but he's not able to put it off. And the breathe fire. Oh, just able to get that off, but it was not far enough. The Jaunt couldn't get him away from the Husker. Those burning spears just chase him down. So Quinks gets away, but the Puck not as lucky on mid. And they also get the tower. But just kind of chasing shadows here. Inside the jungle, Quinks goes for Basher. Basher doesn't have enough mana here for a grave. One more hit will do it. And he's gotten the kill. He'll go Skeleton Walk, try to get away. And, oh, Hiobi, he's there with the dust. And they're trying to go for him. No TP out for you. Dragon Tail's going to stop you in your tracks. And they get a pretty big kill on the Quinks there. That's a killing spree going their way. And 700 gold change.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Bane puts down the ward. Hiobi. He's just going to throw some spears here. I'll never forget the Arteezy Husker impression. But they've got vision on him. They have the Fiend Script as well as the Brain Sap. Will they go in here? He has some help from the Puck. He's going to get the Fiend Script right now. Puck comes in, puts some more damage on. He's been silenced, and he's got the... Oh, he gets the arm with toggle off. He's going to go for it. He's nightmared up now. Do they have any more to go after him right now? Darkseer has the wall. Vacuum, though, is not on range. The Husker's gotten away. That's the armlet working there, guys. And just Husker, so difficult to take down. You thought that the Bane possibly had enough damage for it, but he gets the armlet toggle just at the last second, giving enough health to survive the Brain Sap. Styles moving up. He's got an excellent Tenacious D. He's going to be brought back right away, but the Torrent's going to miss. There's going to be a disruption anyway. Tolera is here. But that was kind of a little bit of an askew initiation from the Kunkka. He's probably going to have to be a lot more careful in the future. Quinks is ready. Quinks is doing some scouting on the back lines. Maybe he finds Tenacious D, but he's got nothing more than a medallion right now. Looking towards the Desolate, I would believe, for some huge minus armor, which works pretty well with the Dazzle. Decrease the armor by a lot. But it does leave him a little bit short on survivability, but early Desolator pickup, pretty good. Gex, he's going to find Knuckle Buster. He'll Nightmare him. Doesn't want to be too far in here, but he does have a ton of help from Velosha. Oh, Disruption's going to get used, and here comes an Epicenter. He's got a Blink Dagger, but he doesn't go far enough. He, just only gets that Burrow Strike on the Velosha. He's a little bit low on health because he has not used his Death Pact at all. So maybe they're able to get him down with auto attacks, but he's going to pick up one now, get back up to 900 health after that. Spaetzle, they're very far in right now. Tenacious D, he's got Nightmared. Gex, yeah, he's not going to be able to back out of this one. And Hiobi, he's chasing him down. He'll go for Ruthless, and the phase shift was just in enough time to make sure that the Huskers' life break did not hit. Going for Velosha some more. Oh, Burrow Strike off the mark. These blinks have been a little bit weird from Tenacious D. He picks up the Blink Dagger, but he's not being too effective with it, and look at the damage! Clinks and Puck combo for a big one there. Velosha, his Death Pact is done. He's back to low health, and well, he just was not working with those timings at all. Easy kill for Mr. Husker and Mr. Dragon Knight. So Husker at the top of the net worth right now. He's sitting on a Helmet Dominator and a Dragon Lance, as well as that Armlet. Over top, Tolera getting caught out a little bit, but it's just a Dragon Knight, and Tolera, well, there's no stun. There's no stun at all. Gab just can't do enough. It's very difficult for a Dragon Knight to try to kill a Darkseer like that, especially on his own with no stuns. You have to either hold him in place, but once you do that with the Dragon Tail, you have nothing left. Nice disruption, dodging the axe. But Shadow Demon's the only one trying to defend this tower. We're going to have a TP in from the Sand King, but this is an epicenter-less Sand King for 20 more seconds. Bane puts the Nightmare on himself. Ruthless coming in from the backside. He's got a Dream Coil available, and he's going to get the silence off first. He hits the Dream Coil. A very short-lived Fiend's Grip as the Sand King just very immediately falls. Grave gets used on Knuckle Buster. Wants to put all of those poison stacks out. And, well, Bane nearly taken down, but he will after that ultimate expires. Basher 5-2. He's already used his Grave, uses heal, but just so much minus armor from Volosha. He's not even got his Desolator yet, but just so much damage. 20 minutes in the game. They're trying to go for a split push top. Geb hasn't used his Dragon form just yet, but I have a feeling they might, because this tier 2 tower bottom, it's down, and they might even think about keeping going because they're not too scared about a tier 2 tower going down. I mean, it's not even going to. They're forced to TP back. They're just going to go right for this because of the damage they have because of Clinks. Or maybe they go for Roche. Desolator finish for Clinks. Now might be a good time for them to do that, but he wants to go around the map looking for some more kills, and well, he doesn't have a silence, but Knuckle Buster might be a prime target for it. He just farms so quickly and has some mana regen. Volosha walking around here. Probably wants to wait until the next skeleton walk is up before he goes for another kill. It's one of the things you want to have up as a Clinks. Yeah, he'll pick up, well, he'll see the illusion rune. They want the tier 1 top. They want to take that down pretty quickly. So Kunkka's been pushing out the wave, nearly at an armlet of his own. And a pretty easy kill for Volosha there. He's not even getting the courier to deliver the Desolator. He's just kind of leaving it in the stash for now. Probably wants to go pick that up fairly soon. Oh, mid lane. Puck again gets away, uses the illusion rune, and HEOB. He's left with absolutely nothing on the mid lane except a couple of illusions. Maybe the Clinks gets caught out here. He's not been scoured out at all. The vision right now for spaetzle is pretty lacking. Oh, Volosha, he might have been caught out. Oh, Sand King, he hits the Burrow Strike. They'll get the dust. Volosha in so much trouble right now. Left on by Husker. Torrent not enough to slow things down. And Kunkka just gets away from there in a jiffy.
Radiant's bottom tower
Well,
is
we're
under
at bottom. I mean, it's not a Clinks, but there are a couple of heroes pushing into the base. Doing some good chip damage to the tower. Pretty free. Oh, Gab looking for it. He's going to use the drums. Wants to go for Ruthless. Ruthless gets the phase shift and the John away. Can they find anything else here? Gax. Oh no, he stepped in a little bit too much. There's going to be the epicenter, and he goes right for the burst strike on the Bane. Kind of overkill on that one. They got the kill, so I guess it works. But that does mean that OhWell know they don't have to go up against an epicenter anytime soon. They don't have to be worried about it. So maybe they get a little bit more aggressive here. Maybe they go for a Roshan because they don't have to worry about the AoE spells around the pit. Blink Dagger for Husker. Wants the long range initiation. Can look at the XP and gold graphs. XP in favor of OhWell a little bit right now. Same with the net worth. Even though the two carries for spaetzle, they're both pretty high. And we have a smoke. Basher 5-2 has got the smoke in his inventory. Thinking about moving up here. They decide to do it without Gab. So is he on the map? No, not really. There's only a ward around the Ancients for spaetzle, so they'll move up right now. They're probably going to miss this a little bit, but they do have some vision of Volosha over at top. They saw him for a little bit there. They think that he's going to go for the hard camp, but they kind of guess wrong on the hard camp. He actually goes for the one on their side of the map, and they have no idea that he's there. That word on the high ground will expire. And do they catch out the Quinks? They come in from the backside. Basher. Oh, he's gotten caught out by that dust. Random dusting. spaetzle finds another kill that's going to delay this game a little bit. I'm pretty sure that was a random dust, right? Maybe they saw the going invis animation from Clinks. That might be a possibility. I feel like that's the only reason they would know to dust there, unless they were map hacking. I can talk, I swear. spaetzle are gonna have to push pretty quickly though. There's no clinks for OhWell, but they're still going for a split push. They don't care that they're missing their main pushing hero. I think they might give this tower away for free. And the Dragon Knight just goes in. Got a ton of armor. It's going to be very difficult for OhWell to defend this. And spaetzle, they're not actually looking too bad right now. 24 minutes in, and well, they're not rolling over and dying. They did get the lane pushed all the way up to their base, but no, they get a tower and they blink away. All of the blinks away. They can reinitiate off of it. Ruthless goes forward, gets a John up. He's looking for anything he can find. He'll get a Dream Coil on the Hiob. There's also going to be a Veil that hits on him a little bit. Nightmare on Geb. Fiend's Grip on Basher 5-2. They need to do something about this Bane, but okay, they'll get the leap onto him, and they do. Basher 5-2 silenced, but he's not dead yet. Epicenter, hello? A little bit off the mark, just a little bit. Hiob blinks forward. Oh, the bow completely misses, but these heroes for the Radiant side, they're so low. Vacuum into wall. They'll take down 2. They've taken down the Husker as well. Basher 5-2. He'll grave himself. He's got the X on him. He cannot TP away, and he's going to take another death there. OhWell take 4 against 1. And a 20... I can't math. 2,300, 2,400 gold change their way. Maybe we see a little bit more aggression from them as well. I need to see one of these teams pick up a Roshan. It's just a very safe play that some teams tend to neglect. It's all about like whether you can take it safely or not. And I mean, with all the minus armor that Clinks has, it should be a fairly early kill if you can get someone to tank, and maybe the Darkseer would be a good candidate for that.
Top tower is under attack.
Klink's still farming up pretty well. He's actually at the top of the net worth right now, and he might be working towards a BKB. Now they want to go for the Rosh. You talked about this a little bit. It is their time. Darkseer just goes in as a tank. They've got a ton of minus armor with the Medallion, as well as a Desolator, and all of these heroes here to help out. So a nice early Roshan for early-ish Roshan for OhWell at 26 minutes. Oh, Geb comes in. He's going to get the stun on the Style. Style's getting, well, literally no damage. Boat comes through. Again, it's only going to hit onto illusions. Wow! He's hit the illusions straight on with that. But now they're going to try to get away. Oh, blink forward on the Bane. Hiob comes in. Can the Nightmare do enough? No way. I mean, he would have been woken up anyway with the magic damage that was happening, but maybe Velosh can try to find something on the backside of this. He's got a Skeleton walking 1 int. He will try to get away. Can they find him at all? Dust is going to miss. They thought he would run right back to the base, but they guessed wrong. He runs the other way, and he manages to evade the spaetzle side. But Tier 1 tower hangs in the balance, and they should be taking this one down. Dragon Knight working towards level 6, where he'll become the Ice Dragon of Dreams. And they don't seem too happy with the Tier 1 tower. They're going to keep going for a Tier 2. The Tier 1 was not enough for them. They want more. Interesting build up from him. I always tell players not to go for a Sanj and Yasha. There's just so many different better items. I mean, Echo Saber is half as much gold, and it's basically just as good. Velosha, he's invisible here. They don't have detection. Hiob, hello, anybody? Basher, it's right there in the middle of the lane. Dragon Knight's been killed, and they got a little bit too distracted by the Clinks. It would have been a great kill for them to have, but they weren't able to have it. Tolera vacuumed back. Dream Coil for Basher, and he's been silenced and killed near the secret shop. A very back and forth game right now. You take the Tier 2 tower, you lose the Dragon Knight and your Dazzle. What exactly can spaetzle do here now? They're trying to go 3 against 5, and Clinks has a death, so doesn't even care about the backdoor protection. They take down another Tier 2 and possibly go high ground here. He wants to get another creep for his Death Pact. The creep is a little bit low, but he should be just fine with that. There's more creeps for him later, and he wants to go for this tower. Goes up to the high ground, has an Aegis. Should be a good push from them. Hiob is ready. Knuckle Buster uses his disruption, makes a couple more Clinks before the borders, as if one was not enough, but these ones are fighting for spaetzle's side. Velosha forced back. With the Dragon Knight respawning, he does not want to get caught out. He'll just be safe with his team. There's a double damage rune up. Not scouted out by either team. Let's see if there's going to be an initiation. Oh well, they have the big combo. But it's a little bit hard to do that when the other team is on the high ground. They don't have to be as close to the wave. Maybe they get a big one, but they have to wait for the right opportunity. Maybe even go with a bait. Maybe putting Clinks up on the high ground. Top lane's pushing out quite a bit. It's going to take a lot of effort to push that back out. And you only have 2 minutes left on the Aegis. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to use this Aegis at all. They just kind of push the tower for a little bit, but they don't commit to it fully. But Clinks has a double damage rune. Like, very clearly he wants to do something with this. Still has the Aegis, has the double damage rune. It's basically the perfect time for Clinks to go. He's going to do so much damage. Just look at him. If he finds anyone out, and he will, he finds the Dragon Knight, probably one of the tankier guys. And well, they'll put a Sentry Ward down to the side. They see a hero on the other side of this. Puck comes in. He's going to get the Silence and the Dream Coil. Not just yet. He's putting more damage out. Look at this. Clinks Velocious going for a man fight against HEOB. And he's taking a lot of damage from those Flaming Spears, but he's got the BKB going, so those Flames, they do nothing to him. They're going to need to use a couple of buybacks if they want to continue in this game. But the lane is pushed all the way out in the river.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Kunkka just goes for a free trip back to the base. Luckily, they did get Clinks rather low in that. Husker did quite a bit with, I mean, not even the Flaming Spears, he just does a lot of damage with Armlet. There's going to be the Torrent, blinked a little bit early. Silence, oh, Dagon, zapping Geb, and the buybacks come, but it's too late. Husker's back into this game, but he's gotten to a Dragon Knight for another 57 seconds unless there is a buyback, and they're going to have to use a lot of buybacks to get back into this game. Velocia, oh no, it's a Husker playing by himself. No one used their buybacks, and he's dead once again. He used his buyback for that one, down for 65 seconds now. OhWell might have just broken the base. They're going for these racks. They want to get the first racks of the game. Clinks does so much damage with the death, so don't go too deep, guys. You have a lot of your armor decreased here. And he does not want to go too far in. They're going to keep getting hit by the poison stacks. 2 stacks right now on Clinks. Puck gets a little bit of the silence, but doesn't really hit on anybody. And Bane puts another Nightmare out. Okay, Aegis is gone. Velocia wants to get all that health back, but no, a popping of the poison means that he's going to get that cancel, but it does not matter. Dazzle's completely wiped off the map, and Tenacious D is going to have to be a last-ditch effort. Epicenter on to 3. He's getting it all the damage, but all the damage in the world is not enough here, as it's just another easy kill for OhWell. And well, they've taken all 5 members down. They go towards bottom. They should pretty easily take this tower. Dragon Knight, yeah, they're just going to call it here. They call GG. 31.5 minutes for OhWell as they take this one game away from spaetzle, and that's the only game of the day for them. I mean, these are 1-game sets, and once you win the first game, that's it. You get the W on your score sheet. So OhWell, they get that one here. So thank you to both of the teams for playing today. Definitely was a lot of fun to watch, and well, it wasn't as blowouty as many of the other games here have been, but it was still quite a fun time. So that's going to do it for this game and do it for me. I'll show you the score screen for a little bit here, guys. But once again, thank you all for watching. It was OhWell getting the 1-game victory over spaetzle. Dish I've never had. You can follow me on Twitter at PythonLagoon, as well as on twitch.tv/PythonLagoon. Thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for me. And as always, cheers.